is Brian Gaylord. He is with InfoHub.
Correct.
He's going to explain to us a little bit about what InfoHub is, what it does. I'm going to tell him a little bit about us. We're at any given time, we've ranged from anywhere from 1 crew to 2 crews, from 1 employee to 5 employees. Currently we're scaling back now. We're getting into the winter time and we're actually scaling back down to 1 or 2 employees only. And would something like this still be beneficial for a smaller company?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. So I'll let you tell me a little bit about it, what it does, and let's get the camera set up here before I break it. I'm real good at breaking stuff apparently. So, all right, so Brian's going to tell us a little bit about it and how it works.
Okay. So InfoHub is really simple. We actually have 2 pieces of basic hardware.
Okay.
This first one is our OBD unit. This plugs into any vehicle, car or truck.
Okay.
Right in underneath the dash. It's just like the progressive snapshot.
Oh, gotcha. So
kind of
Flo
model.
come along with me?
Yeah. No, but maybe Carissa.
Hey, we'll get Carissa. Carissa, you can ride along with me, can't you?
And then we've got our LMU 330 unit.
Okay.
This will go on any piece of equipment. It's brand agnostic.
Okay.
So this can go on anything, even if it's not a Briggs piece of equipment.
Okay.
Really easy to install. Connects to your battery terminals right here. The second wire connects around your spark plug wire.
Okay.
You just wrap it real easy.
Awesome.
And then zip tie this unit to any piece of equipment.
Okay.
Wiring harness. InfoHub is used for GPS tracking and maintenance.
Okay.
You can automate your maintenance schedules in here, and I'll show you that in a minute.
Okay.
But yeah,
so you're not relying on just the hour meter itself and trying
this
to play
replaces
guessing
the
game.
hour meter.
Good. Because I have the worst luck with hour meters.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's great because this tracks when the equipment's running in real time.
Okay.
So your hours update automatically in the system.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that's how the platform works, or the hardware works.
Okay.
Let me show you a little bit about what we're doing here in terms of platform.
All right. Let's see if we can get this on the screw. Get it the best we can on the screen here. Might not be able to get it all. Hope everybody can see that okay. But
so if we go into our equipment, first off, you have the ability to break out crews however you see fit.
okay.
And you can assign equipment to those crews as obviously you add InfoHub units.
Okay.
Once we get into here, if I go to the little edit button, and you can do this for everything.
Okay.
You've got the ability to here put in all of the information for what type of equipment you're on. And then when I mentioned before tracking engine hours, if you fill in this field here, as soon as the equipment's installed, this will automatically update.
All right.
So you'll see real time how many hours you've got on any piece of equipment. You've also got the ability to set up alerts. And these are helpful because you can track, for example, if equipment's moving when you don't want it to be. So we've got an alert on here for unauthorized use.
So a lot of times, Richie, the landscapers, they're either they don't know where their equipment is, or they don't know where their crew is, right? And what we found is that the people that have been using InfoHub, they will get a notification when somebody's using it during off hours. So maybe one of their crew is moonlighting, and now
using their equipment to run their own company.
Yeah. So they get a notice at 9 o'clock at night. And then the other thing is actual theft. So obviously you can actually put a geofence in your area and say, I don't want this piece of equipment to go out of this area, and as soon as it does, you would get a notification.
Good deal. All right.
So like Carissa mentioned, we've got a plethora of alerts here. Another one that's really nice too, we have a device, our equipment battery alert. So in essence, if you're running your shop, this will tell you if you've got low voltage in one of the batteries in your pieces of equipment. So you'll actually get a text message or email alert, and you'll know you've got a battery
diagnostics
problem.
issues then. Okay.
So you could get one at 10 o'clock at night, and you know first thing in the morning, I need to address this, or my equipment's not running the next day.
Okay.
It's great for that. Obviously we can do excessive speed when it comes to OBD, but the meat and potatoes of our system comes down to GPS tracking. I'll show you what that looks like.
And as Brian said, the importance of this is that it's brand agnostic. So you can go on any castling piece of power equipment. Does not have to be a Briggs and Stratton engine, which for you guys, I mean, you have a mixed fleet. We understand that, which is why we came out with this as a brand agnostic.
Briggs and Kawasaki engines.
And Kohler and and we started with gasoline powered equipment, but then we quickly moved into diesel, as well as what Brian was talking about, that onboard diagnostics.
Okay.
So now people can track, you know, the gasoline stuff, their mowers, their ZTRs, spreader sprayers, and their trucks.
Good deal.
There we go. Once this pulls.
We don't have the best Wi-Fi in here. I learned.
No, I got the hotspot. I'm just trying to chug along here. So this is our real-time GPS tracking. So you can see all of these pieces of equipment appear not only on the map, but they're also in this sidebar over here. And so when you log in, you'll see 3 different icons in this map.
Okay.
If it's red, your piece of equipment is off and it's not moving.
Okay.
If it's yellow, it's off but moving, so it's being trailered somewhere.
Okay.
And if it's green, it's on and it's moving.
Oh, wow.
The other nice thing about this, so right now you can see that none of our pieces of equipment are on and they're not moving.
Okay.
We do store 18 months worth of history here. So you can actually come in and select any dates you want. One of the big ones for us, I know, was August 6th. So if I come in here and select that. So these are all the pieces of equipment that moved on that given day.
Okay.
Now what's cool is I can actually go in on one of these mowers. It'll load and it shows everything that mower did for the day. Now right now this doesn't look very cool, but if you come up here, you can also go to a satellite view and see exactly what it did.
Load quite a bit in that one little section there. It pinged it every few seconds, doesn't it?
Yep. And then if you wanted to, in real time, you can watch that data and you'll actually see this piece of equipment. I'll zoom on it here. You can actually see this piece of equipment moving around, and it'll actually show it in real time. So that for us is great for proof of service.
Right.
So if you ever
have a problem with a customer saying, well, you didn't mow my yard today,
and you actually have video proof to say, yes, we did, here's the times that we were there. In addition, another issue that we've faced is you get a customer who calls up and says, hey, one of your guys broke a window on my house. You could go in and say, we weren't even on your property when it happened.
Yeah.
So you've got really, really solid data there to back up everything that you're telling your customers.
Okay.
Which is great.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
We also have the ability to generate reports. Those come to you, you can automate them. It'll actually show like equipment utilization. So you can see which pieces of your equipment had the most hours for the previous period of time. And you can actually set those to come daily, weekly, monthly, anything that you want, and it'll track exactly how your equipment was used.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep.
Pretty interesting stuff. So that wrap it up right there?
Yep.
Everything? All right, so there is InfoHub. You guys that, whether you're a solo crew that's looking for something to kind of track your maintenance on your equipment, or if you're a large company looking for a way to track your equipment and track your guys, here's a pretty simple, works for any brand mower, engine. You can put it on it all. It works for everything. So look forward to taking a little more in-depth look at this, and maybe giving it a shot and trying it out and see what we think about it.